episode 34 of Fist of the North Star, 1 point. The keyword for this episode is going to be truth. Now, I'm going to talk about something very specific concerning this episode, so I'm very excited. It seems to me, now, maybe you could check it back with me, but it seems to me that, 𝚎𝚎𝚌𝚎, as is portrayed in this episode, right, touches those pressure points to enhance the capacities of those people, but every time it's a good person, it doesn't work. But when it's an evil person, or the, let's say, antagonists that have increased capacities, ameliorated capacities, who fight against Kenshiro, they're evil dudes. Now, it's possible that it's because they were, that they got that capacity that they turned evil, but I don't think it would necessarily be the case that you get powerful and so you automatically go evil. Yeah, power may make you evil, but I think it's not necessarily the case. Well, this whole anime is proof to the opposite. But if you're evil, you definitely want power. Yeah, that's for sure. But the good dudes, right, who undergo the same thing, so their pressure point is touched, or hit, so they get stronger, it doesn't work on them. Now, the way I interpret this, and what I want to talk about in this video, is that I believe that 𝚎𝚎𝚌𝚎𝚌𝚎's Hokuto Shinken doesn't really work. And what I precisely mean by that is that the Hokuto Shinken is a miracle. That's what we talked about in the previous episode. So it's the light in chaos. It's good. That's the way 𝚎𝚎𝚌 healed the people in the village. And that's what Kenshiro is doing too. They're portrayed as such. But in the previous episode and in this episode, we see, well, in this one especially, we see that sometimes it doesn't work. It doesn't work on some people. They don't get stronger because those people are good people. So how does this technically work? I'm not that much interested in this because I prefer seeing what these things mean, but you could find a way to say, whatever, the Hokuto Shinken is the martial art of spirit, so when you touch a pressure point, there's like some spiritual thing that goes, and so maybe you may say there's like good spirit and evil spirit, and so what 𝚎𝚎𝚌 is doing in this episode is like evil spirit, so it's not, let's say, their real Hokuto Shinken. He's not worthy of being the successor of the Hokuto Shinken, and so it only works on the evil people to make them stronger, but that's not the real Hokuto Shinken, so that's not a real miracle. They're not good people. Let's say 𝚎𝚎𝚌 is only, in this episode, he's only a prophet, a person who shows miracles to the evil people. But the real Hokuto Shinken is, of course, what Kenshiro exhibits, and this is just something that I wanted to talk about. I think it makes sense to think that 𝚎𝚎𝚌's, in this episode, Hokuto Shinken is incomplete, or there is some vice to it, because sometimes it doesn't work. And when I think about it, it works on the evil people, and that means that it's he's a leader, let's say, to the evil people, and that's the real kind of person that he is. And so it's not the true Hokuto Shinken, which is the light in darkness, which is what Kenshiro does, and his Hokuto Shinken always works, which is why it's invincible, against evil. It can't lose against evil.